Hello, everyone, and you're welcome back to the Two or More podcast. I'm your host, Raimo, and today we have a special guest. We're going to be talking about rethinking how we treat creativity. And, it's a very essential topic because there's a relationship that we have with art, the art that we consume, and it can be good or bad. So today we're going to be talking about the general relationship with art and how to make it better. And our special guest is no other than Shikemi.
Hi, everybody. My name is Sikemi, like you said, and I am a creative. I focus mainly on, like, in the reading space. I read books and I review them. I write written reviews and I make video reviews. And my name across all platforms, being just two platforms, Instagram and TikTok, is Reading with Shikemi. So, yes, I'm
Wow.
really happy to be here today.
We're excited to have you in reading with Shikemi. Shikemi, you didn't mention your enthusiasm for intellectual property. Because you did a lot in that space.
Well, yes,
Mhm.
I am also an IP enthusiast. I am solidly against piracy or copying anybody's work, watching Net Niger Movie Box, Z Library. No,
The library, there's ocean of PDF. You know about that one?
everything. I know you like forgot it for a minute. That's the latest one.
Today we're going to be breaking down all these sites. His goal, well, his goal shut down.
I
Score
don't even know what
it,
that is.
Epic Sports, HD Today, Movie Flix,
You
Flix
sound
HQ,
very
one, two,
well
three, one,
versed,
two, three movies.
very well versed in these
I don't know. It's
sites.
just
Like,
one of my guys told me about it first. So like
one of my guys.
that's how I knew about it though, honestly. So Shikemi,
Yeah,
my first question. So you do a lot of reviews on literature and books,
yeah,
right?
I do.
What kind of books do you review mainly?
What kind of books do I review mainly? I review mainly African literature, honestly. Like, I read across all genres, but African literature is the main, like, it's not really a genre, but like, it's the main subset of books that I read and review.
Why African literature?
Why African literature? Okay, so I've always been a reader right from like primary school. When they give us, English textbooks over the holiday, I'll read all the comprehensive passages inside everything
Fair enough.
before school. And like even in high school, then when I got to high school, then you start reading Wattpad, the
Yeah,
Wattpad girlies that no. But like those books, they were not like they were really nice stories, but it was just they were just stories to read and enjoy.
yeah,
But then I think it was when I got into uni that like on social media, African literature started becoming more prominent. And I was like,
yeah,
let me see what this is about. And then I read my first African literature work, and like, like when you like a particular work of art and you resonate deeply with you, like you can
mm,
see yourself in it, like is the reality, the world around you, like it is your reality. I just really connected with it, and ever since then, I never turned back.
wow, that's really nice.
Yeah.
I was even going to ask you what first drew you into it, but you've already kind of answered that.
Oh,
So what exactly about it? Was it like the way you could relate to it? Did you like have any trouble relating with other books? You know.
well, I feel like I relate more with also what is your reality,
Mm.
right? Other books, like the books I used to read when I was younger, they're written by foreign authors, so they were nice to read, good writing styles and whatnot, but like it just wasn't like they write something about, I don't know, let's say an 18-year-old sleeping over in her boyfriend's house or something like that. Like that is not our reality here. Do you understand?
Yeah, fair enough.
But like it's just reading African literature, like it's just closer to home. Like they could say, oh, so in Yaba, like, oh, I know Yaba, I went to secondary school there, or oh, I grew up in Surulere. Like you can just it makes it easier to picture
Mm.
these places and like certain events because they can like they can happen around you. Do you understand? Like it's things I feel like you can just things you can multi touch and like see and feel basically. Like you
Yeah.
can really feel it. Like if somebody says Oshodi, you can picture Oshodi, the roundness of Oshodi,
Mm.
people tell you to be careful, Oshodi, they can steal your phone. Like you can see these things. This is the world around you essentially.
Yeah.
So
That's really nice, honestly. And I feel like it's good because when you consume literature that's not from you, or when you consume art that's really not your own, it's difficult for you to even kind of see the art that is
like you
being made in your area and
exactly.
that kind of thing. But like me now, I usually watch a lot of Hollywood movies. So when I see Hollywood, I'm always like comparing and contrasting like, oh, it's not as good as Hollywood. Maybe just because I've been watching a lot of
Hollywood
Hollywood
movies.
that I can't really relate
And
to.
you don't appreciate
Mm.
what we have. Like, cause if you tend to compare and contrast, like this, well, our with Nollywood now, there are certain lapses, but like
Yeah.
if you watch it with a clear mind, you can still appreciate
Mm.
things that are there that are not in Hollywood and that could never ever be in Hollywood.
Mm.
Do you understand?
That's really serious. So when you are reviewing, you know, the books and everything, how do you decide which ones you want to spotlight, which ones you want to put out there?
Okay, I haven't been reviewing for a long time. Let me just say that I've been like just over a year
Yeah.
now. But I feel like I feel like I review all the books I read presently.
Mm.
But the ones I like, it depends on how I relate with the story. One thing I like, I look out for a story. One, how I relate with it, and number two is the writing style. I think that should be number one actually, the writing style.
Mm.
When a book is well written, like it needs to be platformed. When a book is very well written, like I said that the author really took time with this book, like it is a work of art. That's when they're like, okay, yes, people need to know about it because people need to see and hear it, and then
Yeah.
also relating with it, like just even if I don't relate with it personally, but it's things I see around me, like things I've heard, people I know personally,
Mm.
that's what sort of like is my decision to okay, this book needs to be on my platform. People need to know about people need to read this book. Like so I think that may help me make this decision essentially.
That's really nice. So out of all the books that you've seen, what are the ones that you felt like when you're reading it and you jumped and you're like, oh no, I need to put this one out. Like people have to hear about this. Is there any book that comes to mind?
That particular book, I actually haven't put it out yet.
Oh really?
Yes.
Mm.
The book is called Tomorrow I Become a Woman.
Tomorrow I become a woman.
Yes, I do not know how to pronounce the name of the author, but like I feel like if you search up that Where I Become a Woman, you see the book. It's quite popular, it's a very popular African literature book.
Mm.
I think I read the book like 2 years ago or so.
Mm.
And like that was before I started reviewing books, right? And the story just stayed with me. It was about three women, three Nigerian women, I think it's post Biafra, right? And just talking about how they're navigating life as single women and whatnot. And then the title Tomorrow I Become a Woman is from when, like, let's say when a woman's about to get married, they say, oh, as you're getting married, that's when you're becoming a woman. Like that book just really depicts the reality of Nigerian woman, like a typical Nigerian woman,
Yeah.
what she goes through,
Mm-hmm.
getting married, being a married woman. Like that book is so amazing. And like it just really it is so real. Like
Mm.
I love that book so much. I recommend that book to anybody that cares to listen. Like there's this notion that like African literature is traumatic, right? That book
Mm.
sort of I won't say it fits into it, but like it's sort of traumatic. But that book is amazing. Like if you can look beyond that, that's even because you shouldn't look beyond it because it's part of the
Yeah.
story. Like that is what it is telling the story of the women around us.
Yeah.
That book is amazing.
Wow. We're really looking forward to that review. Tomorrow I become a woman. People should take me. Watch out, oh.
Watch this space,
Watch
not this space, but watch my space.
watch this space. Okay, so Shikemi, to you, what do you think it means to respect an artist or to respect art? Does it mean like not to bring in legal talk, but like does it mean like okay, the art has like legal personality?
That's a really bad joke,
I'm
and I'm
sorry.
not going to laugh at that joke because that was not a good joke.
So what does it mean for you to okay, aside saying okay, this person is the one that did this,
Yeah.
what does it mean to respect the
Okay,
artist?
for me, I would I'll have to bring in my knowledge on IP on this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we all know how when people write books or they make movies and whatnot, they put that pirate them and put them on other sites for free and
Yeah.
whatnot. And when you do this, the creator of this work doesn't get credit or paid for the work. Do
Mm-hmm.
you understand? And I feel like that's respectful to them because writing a book or making a movie is no easy feat.
Mm.
Like people put in months, even years of hard work into doing this, you understand? So my way of respecting art and artists is not to use any sites that pirates. Like I try to get my things from legal sources directly. Like if it's not on Netflix or Prime or like a platform I have access to,
Yeah.
I would not watch it. Like me personally, I know this is a gray area because
Guys, that's so difficult.
I have to like let me not be a hypocrite. This is a very, very great area because before I got into because I buy physical before I got to buy physical books, I used to read books on these illegal sites, but
Mm.
I had to like, call myself to order like this is not right. You claim to love an author so much that I love their work so much. I read all their books. Where though?
Mm.
Like you reading their books, is that you supporting them? Because they
Where,
didn't get paid for it.
where is that love that you claim to have?
Like the love that you claim and
Mm.
you love someone, or you love your man that you respect her, you've read all of her books, you read Dream, Count Have a Yellow Sun, Papa Hibiscus, where? Like she didn't get the love that the way you can show them an artist's love is by reading their work or using their art.
Mm.
Now, you doing it in a way that they don't get paid, like you're not showing them love then. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that is my way of respecting artists and
Mm.
their art, whatever form of art it is.
That's really powerful. That's really powerful because if you think about it, I always see this stuff online, and people are saying that a lot of artists, musicians, even to use them
Yeah.
as an example, their love is just by mouth. You say you
Mm-hmm.
love this artist, you don't even like show up for anything that they're doing. You don't
Mm-hmm.
even buy their songs. You don't even
Yeah.
buy them. You don't actually show the love
Love
that
that
you
you
claim to
to have
have
for them.
for them. So that's a very important one.
Yeah, and I feel like it's a gray area because people have argued that like these things are not even they've argued, they are quite expensive. People believe that they should be free.
Yeah.
While they cannot be free, because I mean the artists will eat now, but I feel like they can be subsidized. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like it's a gray area because people cannot afford it, and living at the part of the world that we are in, like Nigeria is not the richest country in the world, and
mm,
to read a book today, I think the lowest you would spend is like I don't know, let's say like minimum like 8,000 naira
yeah.
on a book. Not everybody can afford to pay 1,000 naira for a book. And that's why
Yeah.
I say it's a gray area. So, but that's what me
That's really
I
nice. Yeah.
do personally. Do you understand?
Yeah. Okay. Because now to even mention this, there's this site that one of my guys told me he used to
You
use.
and this your guy.
Ah!
You
Okay.
and this your guy.
Okay, don't catch me. Yeah, this site I used to use to download books, yeah. And on the site, yeah, they say that the reason why they are doing this, the reason why they are giving out free copies of the books
Mm-hmm.
online is because there are people that don't have access to them, whether because of like international barriers, like being
Yeah,
in a different country, or because of they can't afford it.
yeah.
So that's their reason. Does that justify it, or does
That's
that
why I say
it's a gray area?
that's why I say it's a gray area. Do you
Yeah.
understand?
Mm-hmm.
Like because some would argue it justifies it because I mean people need to be like art is a form of entertainment for some people. Some people like books now. It needs to learn. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So like you have to learn and you have to be entertained eventually. But like at whose detriment?
Mm.
Because if we keep saying, okay, people need to get it for free, if everybody in the world is getting it for free, the person creating that art would not get paid and would not have the means to bring about more art.
Mm.
So what next? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm. And that's serious because if you think about it, yeah, there was this podcast episode that came out on Afrobeat Intelligence, Joe
Yeah.
Yakan and James' manager,
Yeah.
Donna
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Wiwa Wuni, and they were saying that if you get a million streams on Spotify in
Mhm.
Nigeria, that's $300. That's very low. And it's because
That
of
is quite low.
like Nigeria and everything, the economy. So
Yeah.
so
A
I'm always
million streams.
a million,
A million.
1 million streams, $200.
Wow.
Like when everybody heard this
That's
too,
something.
and
No.
everybody started thinking like
A million streams.
a million, 1 million
How
streams
many
is
artists
equals to
get a
$300.
million streams in their lifetime?
So like it's like I started thinking, do these people have as much money as
Do you
people
think
think
they
they
do?
have? And I was thinking to myself, how do they now make money? If a million streams is costing this in Nigeria, so that means that you really have to focus on abroad, like
Yeah, exactly.
international.
Because $200 is even higher because of
Mm-hmm.
the exchange rate. But let's imagine someone that actually lives in America and earns in dollars. $200 is nothing.
Can't get
Like,
by on that
can
in a
can
month.
it cover your bills? Can it cover 1 month bills?
Yeah,
That's serious. So.
that's serious. So it's really about ensuring that we'll get to the practical aspect. So do you feel like us as Nigerians or as Africans,
hmm
we take these creators seriously?
As Africans, that's a serious question. I can't say, like, I believe it's 50-50.
Mm.
Do you understand? Because people take them seriously, but do they really have the means to support them the way they can?
Mm.
Do you understand? If we look at it, present day Nigeria, how many people can afford to pay for Spotify every month?
Yeah.
How many people can afford to buy a book every month? Do you remember that latest book that came out, Dream Count? And like she got it, she had two publishers, the
Mm-hmm.
one in the UK and one in Nigeria, for it to be affordable for Nigerians. And the first copy of that book is 15,000 naira.
Wow.
Let's say I'm a 200 level student of whatever university.
Mm-hmm.
My allowance per month is 30K. How would I be able to afford 15,000 naira for a copy of Dream Count? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like it's not a matter of taking them serious, like it's a matter of the means to be able to take them as serious as they should be
As they
taken.
should be taken.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So
I feel that answers the question to an extent. We can never really get 100% answer. Maybe that's why I said 50-50.
that's why I said 50-50. Like
Yeah.
nothing is black and white. Do you understand? Because
Okay.
if I sit here and tell you, oh, don't take them serious, people don't buy their work, that's me being a hypocrite. Do you understand? Because while I can afford certain, I can't afford everything though. But I can afford to pay for certain of this like art. A lot of people cannot. Like if I go outside on the street, like the
Yeah.
average person cannot pay. How much is Spotify now? Spotify is 1.3
Yeah.
per month. That 1.3, they rather use it to eat.
Honestly.
They will use that 1.3 to eat. How much is that? Let's increase their money again. Like
And the funny thing is that that's why the artists are even earning this low because of the purchasing power. Because
Exactly.
if you want artists to, if you like, based on how they get paid is how people can access the music that they make.
Mm-hmm.
So if a person, if in your country now, let's say if it's $10, so that would determine the share that you get
Yes,
from like
from
the pool of
exactly.
streams and everything. So if you even think about it, it's not even possible because if Spotify should increase their money now to 5K, let's say they want to pay the artist well.
How many people will pay for 5K for
I ain't
Spotify? I
paying
wouldn't pay 5K
I
for
ain't paying
Spotify.
5K for
I will
Spotify.
use YouTube free or
Or
something.
Spotify free.
Spotify free
Or
actually.
Spotify free.
Like
So
because that's why there's this particular thing, right?
yeah.
I don't know, most people don't know this, but with music,
Mm-hmm.
you're not supposed to play like an artist music out loud in a
Mm.
public place. Start getting it's just a bunch of boring legal stuff, right?
Yeah.
Start getting like their permission and whatnot. But in Nigeria, artists tend to overlook that. Why?
Yeah.
Because the process and like the money to get it, not everybody has it. Not
Mm.
the average person cannot afford to do that.
True
Do you
that.
understand?
True
So
that. So okay. Mm. Funny enough, Shikemi and I go way back. Shikemi and I go way back. And Shikemi has told me before that I should stop pirating.
before,
Stop,
how
stop,
many
stop.
times have I told
Many
you?
times, I don't know. I don't know if I listen. I'm not sure if I listen.
You and your guy.
Cause like my guys and everything, like,
Mm-hmm.
do you understand? But the funny thing is that story, yeah, me and Shikemi are just coming from the cinemas, the
Mm-hmm.
theater, I went to see a movie. And like it was an experience.
It was
And I felt like if I watch this movie in my room, on my laptop, in the comfort of my home on
movie box.
123movies.com. Oh, movies book. Like it wouldn't be the same.
You would not have the same experience.
And like it will not give you it will not let you appreciate it.
I was going to say that you wouldn't appreciate it as much as you appreciate it when you went out and
Yeah,
you paid money for it. Like, I feel like it even makes you feel good
it
to
does.
an extent. Like you really appreciate the amount of effort they put
Mm-hmm.
into making this movie because the movie was Red Circle, by the way.
Yeah.
Fantastic movie.
And I don't like I mentioned initially that I have an issue with Nollywood because of how much, but this was a beautiful movie.
Before we
I
started recording, yeah, I'm sorry to cut you short.
No
Like I
problem.
was like, I still remember I was like, this actually happened in that movie. Like that's actually how good the movie was.
Yeah.
Do you
It
understand?
was very good, and like, it's something that, everyone should think about. Respecting art actually, it makes the experience better.
Makes it so much more worth it. Like you see why someone put so much effort into this art. Like you can see the effort, you can appreciate it. Like you can just feel it.
Yes,
It's a feeling. I feel like it's a feeling.
it is. It is. Even with music too. Okay, a week ago I didn't have Spotify. My card expired and everything. I didn't have music. I was using free. And like,
Spotify free,
oh
man.
god,
One song, 5 ads.
oh my god, Spotify free is so annoying. And when I got premium and I could listen, like the quality, I could just skip, and I was like,
Wow.
wow. It felt like, and I was about to go into that. Oh, my
Now
music
wow,
is
do
nice. I
your
just remember
findings.
if other people were, don't, other people that would just normal, I don't even know. But me that I've not had it and now I have
Have
it,
it.
it's
Like
like a different experience.
exactly.
So wow,
You feel fulfilled.
you do,
You feel fulfilled.
and it's like it's coming from you, like you're paying for it. So it's like I appreciate this thing. Like I got this. Do you
Yes,
understand?
exactly.
I hope I change.
Please help us and beg the host of the Two or More podcast to change. And if I listen to this podcast
Hmm.
and you do same, I know
Mhm.
it's not it's an expensive lifestyle,
Yeah,
right? But as much as you can, please don't pirate. Like let artists get reward for their money. Like they've put in the work. Imagine I feel like each person, we all have our field, right?
yeah.
Let's say you went to school for something, right? Let's say you are, I don't know, a medical doctor or something,
Mm-hmm.
and you went to school, you spent 6 years, 6 long, hard years, you watched your mates graduate and they left you there. And then you get into the field and you find somebody like just wanting to pay you what you're worth. Do you understand? It's painful. Even as a lawyer, they say lawyers are supposed to get 10% of whatever it is they handle, and some people offer you 2%.
Mm.
Your school fee does not pay the 2% too. And aside school fees, like the work you put in, your sleepless nights, striving to be the best. Imagine an artist now doing that in their own respective field and they're not getting rewarded for it. How would such an artist feel? They wouldn't be encouraged to put out more art.
Yeah,
So please, as much as you can, like support this artist. Actually support them, not just I listen to this person. Pay for Spotify premium. And if you can, I want to buy a book, but books are expensive. Most what writers do now, they like put their book on seller. I know a book that physical copy is 4.5 and on seller is like 2.5.
Hmm.
Is a like a soft copy. You can
Yeah.
afford that, like please.
My next question. So we live in a world of reposts. You
Mm-hmm.
pick something from one place, I just want to post it.
Yeah.
AI, remixing content.
Mm.
There are just a couple of things going on right now.
Yeah.
So, like, with AI and all these things, so how is it even possible, or how do we even teach people to respect the craft?
Okay. I'm going to speak as a Nigerian living in Nigeria.
Yeah.
The thing with Nigerians is that people tend to sleep on their rights a lot. And I use my mom as an example.
Yeah.
Recently, my mom's car was parked, and one lady, God knows what happened, and she hit my mom's car.
Yeah.
And then she was asked to pay some of money. She didn't pay some of money. She didn't pay it fully. She paid 40K. She had to pay 50K. She paid 40K.
Hmm.
And mom took the car for repair. She has spent over 100K now.
Wow.
Right. And I was like, oh, she was like, I said that, did she get the woman's number? She said she didn't. I said, okay. She said, do you know how you can contact her? She said, yes, she can. Like, if she asks around that area, she will get her. I said, okay, look for her then.
Hmm.
Because she be made to pay, like, maybe not everything, but like a good fraction of it, because this is unexpected expenses for you. Just, and I was like, she doesn't really want to. Let's just leave her and
Hmm.
whatnot. That's Nigerian mentality. Let's just leave them to God. Let's just leave them. It has gone led by God's people. And I feel like if artists start to like hold people accountable for these things more, people would learn by force. You understand? Like it is strict, but at times you need to be strict for people to learn. Do you understand what I'm
True
saying?
that.
If you hold people accountable more for the things they do, other people will say, "Oh, I don't want to be a scapegoat," and they would learn.
Yeah.
They might not have, if let's say you want someone that infringed on your music, then they might not have money to pay you, but that experience of like, because you have to pay for legal services, that experience, like what they've gone through, it teach them not to do it again. People around them would know, okay, this person went through this and would not dare do such a thing again.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I feel like that's one way we can do that on the hard. And then on the soft side is like through mediums like this, speaking to people, pleading with them. Do you understand? Letting them know that okay, you can. There are like there are cheaper alternatives. And the third one is actually creating cheaper alternatives for people. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can't say, oh, don't infringe, and then the book is 20K. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You pity.
Please now, like,
Pity.
please now, you eat what we say, we'll read, we'll watch, we'll listen to music.
I feel
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Like, let people, with the reality the world we are in now, like this country, let people have purchasing power to purchase these things. Like, these things are, they don't say they are the bare minimum, because it's not supposed to be a luxury to be able to read a book or to be able to pay for Spotify or to pay for Netflix. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? These streaming platforms, these creatives, these artists, let there be cheaper alternatives. While a copy of a book might be 20K, put your book on seller, make it 3,000 naira. Instead can afford 3K. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Netflix, they increased their money again recently. Like these things are discouraging people to stop paying for these streaming platforms and actually go for the free, like the obviously the wrong route. Do you understand? So make cheaper alternatives available for people, and like they would stop infringing little by little, and that's how we can eradicate this thing in our society completely.
Thank you. Thank you for that. The creators out there, please, I hope you are listening.
Like you will eat, but make your work affordable for people, because
everybody
if
should
you
eat now. Let's all eat.
if you make it too expensive, nobody will buy.
Yeah.
Like, and then you lose. Like at the end of the day, I don't have the losing end, because people can always get it cheaper. Like let's say somebody says, "Oh, I want to go and watch a movie in the cinema and it's 10K." You say, "Let me just wait. It will still come to Net Nigeria in 2 weeks, and it will come."
Honestly, it
Like,
will come to Net Nigeria.
It will. I kid you not. It
Like,
will come.
And I even feel like sometimes, like I feel like the whole theater cinema experience is low key dying.
It is.
We were in the cinemas today.
Do you know how many we were? We're 6
on a weekend.
on a Saturday
On a weekend
in Lagos.
What?
And also because of the price.
Yeah.
Because one ticket today was 8.5, and it didn't even come with popcorn.
We had to get popcorn by ourselves.
You can imagine that, like
Shawarma 60. No, I'm gonna mention it. I'm going to mention that shawarma means 6,000.
Shawarma. Oh, let's just put that aside. Like, make things affordable for people. Like, not everybody can afford this thing. Not everybody can afford everything. But the average man, somebody minimum wage is 77K.
Yeah.
If I earn 77K, I'll transfer myself to the theater. I will pay 8.5 for movie, buy shawarma 6K. How much is left? Would I really want to do that?
Cinema will be like once a year.
Once a
year experience.
You'll be saving for cinema 1K every month. Like, it's crazy when you think about it. It is absolutely mind blowing, honestly.
Yeah, man. Something that everybody needs. Like it's like a joint effort, like a community. And everybody has to
exactly
put their
like
hand to make things better, not just like one party, you
The
know.
creators have to do better, but like the people also have to do better. You need to be willing to go to a certain level. Like you might not be able to, if you can't pay 20K, try and pay 5K.
Thank you, Shikemi. This was a very powerful episode. Like I can't, and I'm really excited, and thank you for coming on the show.
You're welcome. I'm so happy to be here.
Also, we're happy to be discussing something like this because I feel like I rarely hear conversations like this.
Mm-hmm.
About how
We
people
actually don't
should
talk about this
respect.
enough.
They
Like
do.
they don't talk about it
They
enough.
don't. Okay.
They don't. Like you've spoken about way more because we say people should learn, but how would they learn if nobody's talking about it?
Yes.
Because sometimes some people actually genuinely don't know that what they are doing is wrong.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So you need to educate them. You need to speak more about these things. Tell the person, tell your roommates, that using Net Nigeria is wrong. And I want to say something. Using all these illegal sites to stream movies and whatnot. Sometimes people that create these illegal sites, the returns from it is used in trafficking rings and whatnot.
Whoa.
Yeah, not everybody knows that. I think a lot of people don't even know that.
I didn't even know that.
So you might be funding a drug trafficking ring, a human trafficking ring, whatever it is. So like actions have consequences beyond what we even know and see.
Whoa.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Now you're not just cheating the artist, you're putting other people in danger.
Mhm.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So please, as much as you can,
Yeah.
don't pirate, don't copy other people's work.
Mm.
And for the love of God, don't use AI to recreate somebody else's work.
Nah, that's just that's the condition for that's a whole other thing.
That's a different question.
But whenever I
Honestly.
see those videos, like those, oh
That
my
looks
god,
so real.
oh my god, it doesn't like how does it make you feel? I feel it irks me. Like I'm like, who is this? Oh wow.
Real. Too real.
I've never spoken Yoruba on this podcast before.
Does that count as Yoruba?
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Well, because of no
I
problem.
didn't even say anything. I just asked the question.
No problem. Oh. Even in the tribe, they teach about this. No
That's
problem.
not what this is.
No problem. So, is there any final thing you want to say to the audience, or maybe anything we should expect?
Anything you should expect. Well, I'm just looking to now I have more time on my hands, right? I'm just
Yeah.
looking to expand and actually create more because creating is actually a lot of work. Like I feel like we don't speak about this. We don't speak about many things enough. Like we want to talk about boyfriend, girlfriend, cooking. We don't talk about these things that actually happen every day. Like
Yeah.
creating is a lot of work, right? Now that I felt like when I had more time, I'll be able to create more, drop like 2 or 3 videos a week or 2 or 3 posts a week, but that's been difficult for me. So I'm just trying to now get in the right headspace and create as much as I can. I also actually enjoy creating. Like I feel like when we start creating and there's this pressure to keep up that we even put on ourselves, like we actually forget why we started creating in the first place. We don't enjoy the process anymore.
We
It
don't
feels like
even
a
like it
chore.
anymore.
I
Yeah,
feel like,
it feels like
God,
a
I
chore,
have to do this.
Wow.
Do you understand? So I want to actually take time and learn to enjoy creating and actually create more and do you understand? Just upgrade myself as a creator, connect to other creators. I'm so excited to connect to other bookish creators in my field. Let me just put it that way. Do you understand? So I'm just looking to grow. So watch my space. Not this space, but my space. Reading with Shikemi. TikTok and Instagram.
I'm so excited already. Hope you guys are excited as well. Thank you so much, Sikemi, for coming on the show.
Thank you. It has been a great honor being here, honestly.
Really appreciate you. And we hope to see you soon. I always hope that there's gonna be a part 2 in years to come. So
stay tuned. Stay tuned, my fans.
Yeah, so stay tuned, all of you. Everybody stay tuned. So we'll see you again.
Yeah.
Then. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the Two More Podcast. I am your host, Buraimo, and
I have been your guest, Ulumuyiwa Oluwashikemi, aka Reading with Shikemi.
Sir, we're signing out.
Bye.